So just now we spoke about cell referencing, which is the relative, and the absolute, which is fixed cell referencing. There is another type of cell referencing that I would like us to touch, which is the mixed cell referencing. This allows us to understand what I mean by cell referencing. So in this, we'll go on to understand that cell can be referenced and can be made fixed based on the rows or based on the columns. These are the columns in Excel, while these are the rows in Excel. The rows are in numbers, while the columns are in letters. So for us to cell reference in a mixed, the case study of using a mixed cell reference is that if you want to auto-populate everything downward, take for instance, if we copy this first one and we paste here, we can see that the data is absolutely wrong. Why? Because this is speaking, the first formula here is speaking this person's gross salary, and the second here is speaking basic salary, which is totally wrong. That means for us to auto populate, we need to still work on this formula. And what we need to do is that, as you can see, this gross salary will change as you go down. Okay, so that means your role will change as you go down, but your colon is what? Is C, colon C. That means colon C is fixed. So what I want to do now is colon C would be fixed. Okay, then I will erase this dollar sign in front of the row. All right, then here for this D2, this row will be fixed, which is row 2, but D will be constant. Okay, no, let's go through this again. This what we want to use to get our percentage is fixed. Okay, it is not coming up or coming down. So in this case, what we'll do is we'll lock the cell reference D2. That will be function key, then F4. If you press it once, it locks your row and your column. If you press it the second time, it will lock only your row, which is D2, which is row 2, unlocking column D. If you press it again, it will lock column D, unlocking row 2. Okay, but if you press it again, it does not lock anything. So now we want to lock column D and row 2. But here in this our salary place, salary reference, we want to only lock the column and let the row change as we go down. So once we press this equals to, okay, and we come here, we copy this for this here, we paste here. You will see that 50% of 250 is 125. And what it does is that it will pick this and still pick this one, because this is a fixed data that we want to use, but we want this one to move downward. So anytime we come down, it will change the row because we did not lock the row, but it will still maintain the column. So we can just auto populate this by tapping here, that is the edge here, and it fills everything for us. So to do the same thing for housing, what do we want to lock? We want to lock this column, but we want to allow it to move down as we go down. So come here, we click on our function F2, function key, and F4 until we see that it is locking only the column and unlocking the row. Then we want to lock, for this our percentage reference, we want to lock the row and the column, which will now be function key and F4. Okay, once we do that, we come here, we double click, and it goes down. Then we'll come here again, we'll do the same thing, function key F4. We are only locking the column, then we'll come here, lock both. So what we've done here by locking only the column and unlocking the row is called mixed referencing. Okay, it's called mixed referencing. So let me just do this for every other thing there. So that way we've been able to populate these data sets for everything here. Thank you very much.